guys. I don't normally post this many videos in a 24-hour period, but I don't know what's really going on with me that's making me really feel compelled to do this. But I just want to encourage you tonight, be careful what you let your eyes see. Be careful what you take in your mind and what you listen to. It may sound silly, but that little song, we were actually joking around singing it in the van tonight with some of the youth. Be careful, little eyes, what you see. Be careful, little ears, what you hear. For the Father up above is looking down in love, so be careful, little eyes, what you see. And it doesn't take much at all for our minds to start replaying things that either we've dealt with in the past or struggles that we faced. But it doesn't take much for our eyes to just lay hold of that, or our ears to catch the lyrics of a song that takes us back to a past memory. Or it doesn't take much. The enemy will creep in no time, and he will destroy you. If you leave the door open just the least little bit, if you excuse yourself one time to do something, the devil will creep in, and you've got to protect yourself. You've got to protect your mind. You've got to protect your heart. You know, David said, "Create in me a clean heart." He was a man after God's own heart. Yet we know that he struggled. He struggled really bad with things. He lusted after, this woman bathing, Bathsheba. He lusted after her bathing. He ended up having a baby with this woman and had her husband killed. Like, he did some really, really, really bad things. But God still loved him, and God still had a plan for his life. So I just want to encourage you, it doesn't matter what you've done in your past, it's in the past. If you've asked for forgiveness, it is gone, it is done. But I just also want to remind you, you've got to guard your mind, because the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy, as in John 10:10 says. But God comes to give us life, and life more abundantly. But to have that abundant life, you've got to be willing to make some sacrifices. You've got to be willing to do some things to protect yourself and to protect your mind and your heart, to guard that thing that God gave you. I just encourage you tonight, live life unscripted and guard your heart.